Hey guys, Canadian Knife Guy here. I have a few ideas for this video. The first thing I want to talk about is just basically I just want to say thank you. One, to all my new subscribers. Without you guys, obviously this channel wouldn't be where it is, and I know it's still in its infant stages, but every time I see that I got new people subscribing, it's still just a huge thrill. So thank you to everyone who subscribed. Means a lot. And I'm sure most of you guys are here because, or I know most of you guys are here because of two shout out videos, one from Thomas Smith 65 and one from Ziva for Freedom. So two huge personal thank yous go out to those guys for those videos. Without that, you guys probably wouldn't be here and my channel wouldn't be growing the way it is. So yeah, just thank you to subscribers, to Ziva and Tom. This is huge, and what you did for me was huge, so thank you guys. Next thing I want to talk about is just a quick look at what I have on my plate right now in terms of my custom work. First we'll talk about this. This is a 3/16 01 steel. It's sort of my take on the Tanto blade, and I'll do another video exclusively on this knife, but really happy with it. It's already been heat treated. It's ready for some scales. I'm still going to go outside and clean the grind up a little bit, but this is my first time ever trying a Tanto shaped blade, and I'm thrilled with the way it's turning out. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up the grind lines a little bit more. You can see in the right light a bit of a line kind of right through the center of the blade there, and that's because the grind kind of starts flat and then dives a little bit. So on this side you don't see that because it's a nice perfectly flush blade. So I'm gonna go out and clean that up, and I might touch up the plunges a little bit, but for the most part this knife is ready for some scales. I'm really happy with it. So next I'll talk about this. This is my EDC project. I'm sure you all know this, but EDC stands for Everyday Carry. So this is coming along really nicely. It's actually already comfortable in the hand and doesn't even have scales on it. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It's only a 6-inch overall blade, but it fits the hand. Obviously the three fingers go nicely in the groove, and then the pinky, I kept this shelf pretty flat so that the pinky can ride on it, and now you can still get a good grip on the blade. I put a lot of thought into the blade shape as well. It's kind of like a modified leaf shape blade. That I like the leaf shape blade, kind of like what Spyderco does, because it gives you a good point, it gives you good belly, and this is 1/8 inch 01, and with the flat grind it'll be an excellent slicer. So I got 6 of those in the works right now. They're not heat treated yet. I'm thinking today I'm going to clean up the grinds and then get them ready for heat treat, probably beginning of next week. And the last blade I want to show you guys is this. It's kind of like, I'm going to call it the Woodsman or something like that, because I kind of was inspired by traditional outdoor camping, hiking kind of blades. So this is just a temporary lanyard, by the way. This is I made the sheath, I made the knife. It's all 100% handmade, custom. It's got a nice wet formed sheath, and it essentially acts like a Kydex sheath in the sense that the leather way it's formed now will stay that way permanently because it's dried that way, and it actually gives, like, you pull the knife out, but it's so snug, it's not going to come out on its own. So that's kind of why there'll be a little lanyard on here. You get the knife out, and I'm just really happy with this blade. I'm not the kind of guy who likes to say, oh, I've blown myself away with my work, but this one I really took my time on it. This is also 3/16 01. It's got Bacote handle scales that have been tongue oiled, olive drab G10 liners, stainless pins, and stainless lanyard hole, and it's just got a nice beautiful flat grind on it. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Nice. I'm still going to do some finishing. I like to make sure there's no scratches at all on the tang here. I like to make sure there's no scratches at all, and the pins are nicely polished. So I'm still gonna touch it up ever so slightly. I got to put my maker's mark on it, which I etch on. So there's still some finishing steps to do to this blade, but I mean, it sits so nicely in the hand. The scales are nice and contoured, and it just sits perfectly. It's got just enough room here I got medium to large size hands, so this knife is just unreal in terms of comfort, and it's a nice big blade. It'll be perfect for those. Like I said, I was kind of thinking, take it camping, take it hiking, and you can use it to split logs. Obviously, it's got a nice, I guess I can show you real quick. The blade length is Cutting edge is 4 inches. Blade to the handle is about 4 1/4, 4 3/8. So a nice 4-inch cutting edge. You know, you can split logs with that. You can do whatever you need to do. I'm really happy with the blade. So comes with this leather sheath as well. I'm going to change the lanyard to a nice OD green paracord so it matches the liners, and I'm still going to touch up the sheath a bit too. It's got some nice tooling on it. The stitching's all been recessed, so I've actually cut a groove into the leather on both sides, and then the stitching sits down in the groove so that if the sheath were to rub against something, it wouldn't rip the stitches. So, you know, a lot of thought's gone into the details, guys, and this blade will be for sale here and also maybe on a forum or two, but I'm always going to give you guys first grab at these knives, and I like to keep my prices relatively low as well, just because, you know, I'm a beginner and I'm just trying to get my product out there. So obviously any exposure, the more knives I can get out into your guys' hands, the better. So thanks for watching, guys. I know we're only at the 6-minute mark, but something I forgot to mention at the start was that I don't like to really make long videos. Usually I'm around 6-7 minutes. I feel like I've created a video. I personally don't like watching really long videos on YouTube, so that kind of resonates in the videos I make as well. So yeah, guys, this is where this is the stuff I got on my plate right now. Again, the whole reason for this video is a thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you to Thomas Smith 65 and Ziva for Freedom for those videos you guys did. It was huge. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I got some really cool stuff coming up. So see you soon.